Springtime here in the Mojave Desert is my favorite time of the year. The desert really comes to life. You're coming out and seeing these plants that for just a month, maybe a few weeks of the year, are able to put on some pretty spectacular blooms. One of my favorite wildflowers out here is the Western redbud or California redbud. The whole trees or shrubs just pop with these beautiful purplish flowers. Main pollinator for these plants happens to be hummingbirds. You'll see them flutter and hover and stick their long beaks into these flowers and essentially get that nectar and pollen out of there. And you can see the flower is almost facing downward like a columbine, and the pollinators will come from this side and get into the pollen and nectar. Here at Red Rock Canyon, our Joshua trees can get up to about 10-15 feet tall. They're a slow-growing plant, maybe a couple of inches per year. The flowers, when pollinated, turn into fruits. They'll green up during the spring, and then in the summertime turn brown, kind of fall apart. And inside are a bunch of black seeds, and the mice and rats will go around dispersing them. You can see the bright orange color that the flower petals have here. Additionally, this is one we call sore eye. That's the second name for it. They've got little fine hairs. And if you go and you touch your eye after actually touching the plant, you end up with a sore eye. These blooms will open up in the morning time. As we get towards midday, really open up to attract pollinators, and then towards the evening close up to protect themselves overnight. The fruits themselves are a great little sugar high for some of our ground animals like our desert tortoises, our ground squirrels, and in addition to some deer and bighorn sheep. These MARIPOSA lilies will pop up and use the black brush as a way to kind of wind itself up and actually use it as a support system. The advantage is being able to use the plant as protection. So anything that's looking to munch flowers will have a hard time getting into this through the really sharp and pointy black brush. Conservation's important. One, so people have a chance to come out here and enjoy this beauty. We want to conserve the plants, we want to conserve the animals, we want to conserve the resources so us and future generations have a chance to enjoy this. Second, we want to conserve the biodiversity of the area too. We want to make sure that it's a healthy ecosystem, that there's enough plants for the animals, and that the animals are doing a good job of dispersing seeds for the plants. When you come out to Red Rock Canyon, you're often stunned by the rocks, you're stunned by the plants, the animals, just the blue sky, the wildness of the place. And conservation helps allow us to not only enjoy that beauty, but also give it to future generations as well, and make sure that people that come after us have a chance to enjoy the beauty. And it's really a gift for all of us here to enjoy this public land and hopefully continue to enjoy the public land in the future.